Hello, James. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you. My name
Oh,
is Claire, and I'm from New Zealand.
I beg your pardon. What your name is?
Claire,
Claire.
that's right.
That's such a beautiful name.
Thank you. And where are you
Yeah.
from, James?
Oh, I'm from Brazil. I live in
Okay.
São Paulo. Yeah. Do you know anything about Brazil?
A little bit, but I've never been there. I've been to many
Okay.
other countries, but not to Brazil.
Yeah, yeah. It's the same. It's the same. I just know um, just some things like about New Zealand,
Yeah,
but not too much, not that much.
yeah. Yeah, well, we're in the same hemisphere, so we have winter at the same time as you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so is your winter very cold?
It depends, because Brazil it's a huge country. So if you are used to um a weather more cold,
Mm-hmm.
or if you are used to a more hot
Warmer.
weather,
Yeah.
it depends. For example, for me, I'm from São Paulo. In São Paulo, the weather it's really very, oh boy,
Variable.
exactly. So when it's hot, it's really hot. It's not too hot. It's for us it's hot.
Mhm.
Because we don't know other type of weather. But for example, there is inside Brazil, other places, like other states, a whole lot more hot than our summer. you know
Mm.
so for me it's very cold nowadays, but there is places a whole lot more, like so much more colder than São Paulo.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
example, south states.
In New Zealand, as I say, it's winter now, and our daytime temperatures are somewhere between 10 and 15 degrees. At
Mm.
night, it can go down as far as zero in some places, but in the daytime, it does warm up again. We get a lot of rain.
you your temperature is not Celsius, it's Fahrenheit.
No, Celsius.
Ah, okay, okay. So it's better. So now we can talk in the same language.
Yeah, I'm not American. It's only the Americans who have Fahrenheit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome. Nice. And what you do? I mean, in New Zealand, are you a teacher on Cambly like a full time, or do you have another job?
Well, no, I don't have another job now. I used to be an accountant, but I retired from that a few years ago now. So Cambly is the only job that I do. So I do about 30 hours a week.
Okay, nice. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. And do you like to teach English and speak to
I
um,
really
talk to people
enjoy,
around the world?
yeah, I really enjoy meeting people from so many different countries
Yeah, yeah.
and different cultures.
It must be
Yeah.
a nice
Yeah. So
experience.
what's your reason for learning English?
I'm trying to take my English skills up a notch because the first, yeah, it's interesting. The first reason is because I really like the language, the sound of the language.
Mhm.
I'm a musician, so I always listen to American songs, and the sound of the English, it's too, I really like. I think
Yeah.
it's beautiful, you know, and and then because of um new opportunities to, I mean, talking about job, for example, nowadays I'm as a musician, my main thing is teaching music in a
Mm-hmm.
music school, and a couple months ago, I got a new job in a school when I have to teach music, but in English, because it's a
Yeah.
bilingual school, so I have um, to do my best to improve my
Mm-hmm.
English as much as
Yeah.
possible. So
Okay.
that's the thing that I'm trying to do nowadays.
Yeah. Have you been to America by any chance?
No.
Oh, you have a very strong American influence in the way you speak.
It's because right here in Brazil, uh, there is a lot of American things, American culture integrated in our country. You know,
Okay.
two companies like McDonald's and this kind of stuff that is around the world. Oh, from two movies, TV shows,
Yeah.
music. The American music, it's maybe in the mainstream, it's more strong than Brazilian music. It's
Wow.
crazy, but yeah.
Wow. You see, in New Zealand, the same in Australia, we get a mixture of British and American movies, TV programs, music,
Exactly.
all that sort of thing. Ours is very mixed, possibly leaning more towards the British. So we don't develop the American way of speaking as much. The Australians do, but in their own way. The Australians have their own way of speaking. That
Mm,
they elongate all of their vowels and they have a slow, drawly way of speaking. Whereas New Zealanders, we clip our vowels and we speak very
interesting.
much like the British do.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I could tell. That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's such interesting thing. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
language is a very interesting thing. I was born in England.
Exactly.
I was I did most of my
Which
education in
country? I mean,
I was
which place in England?
a place called Leon Sea. It's about 40 miles from London.
Long. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I can't convert that to kilometers. I can do. It's funny. I can do feet and inches to the metric equivalents. I can do pounds and ounces to the metric equivalents, but I cannot do miles. I've got no
Interesting.
idea how to convert miles to kilometers.
Yeah, talking about England, another fun fact, right here in Brazil. Brazil, it's knowing, no, node as a. You can correct me if I'm wrong.
Known. I
Uh,
think it's been known. It's
known
known.
known as a soccer player. I'm a football player. Oh,
Yes, very
football
much so.
football plays. You
Football
know
playing nation.
exactly. But however, um, okay, the people, the older people. I mean, people more old, no, older people.
Older people.
They
Mhm.
they like to watch Brazilian soccer, but
Yes.
the young people, they don't like to watch Brazilian things about
Oh,
sports. Exactly, they prefer, for example, to watch the Premier League, the league, the British league.
the EPL.
Because of exactly because of the teams like Manchester City,
Okay.
Liverpool,
Yeah.
exactly, and it's funny
Wow.
because they support those teams too.
Rather than support Brazilian teams.
Yeah, they don't
Right.
support Brazilian team anymore, because the best players in the world are there. You know,
Now, the best player in the world, and you're going to hate this, is in Argentina, Lionel Messi.
Argentina. No, no, yeah, but
Yeah.
for example, Lionel
Yeah.
Messi played in Europe too, in
Yes. Oh,
Barcelona.
he's a wonderful player, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
deserves the title. Yeah. It's,
Now he played in
you,
France,
you had
in
Pelé.
Europe too.
No one can ever compare to Pelé.
Yeah, really. So, do you like soccer? Do you know too much about soccer?
Not really, because New Zealand is a rugby playing nation, but there are stars who shine, and Pelé was the brightest star. He
Mm.
was
So the the New Zealand sport is rugby.
Yes,
It,
we
it's
are
pretty
world
okay.
champions. Yeah. So,
Interesting.
the Women's Football Cup is being played in New Zealand at present. They had the
But
first
there
game.
is I don't know if you know, but there is like a rugby World Cup. Oh, it's just in
Yes.
I don't know how I can say it this in English, like Olympiadas, like let me see.
We are the world champions in the Rugby World Cup.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Ah,
And we've done it
Olympics.
Olympics. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
done the Rugby World Cup. We've come first. I think it's 4 times now. I know it's more than Australia, so that's good.
Mm.
Yeah.
New
Ah,
Zealand, the New Zealand culture, it's similar to Australia culture. Would you
similar
say?
but not the same.
Okay.
Because the Australians, the the first white people who went to Australia were the prisoners who were sent out there because the
Mm.
prisons were overflowing. So they sent the prisoners to Australia. The first white settlers in New Zealand were from the middle classes, and they came here with money to make their fortunes. So
But I would
different
say
class
it's
person.
would would say it's a good place to live.
New Zealand,
Yeah.
it's paradise. We've just
Oh
been voted.
man, that's
We've just been
nice.
voted #1 in the world for the best. Excuse me, for the best work-life balance.
It's like a lively place, or a more quiet.
It's a quieter place.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good, relaxed lifestyle.
Interesting. Because it's not too big.
No, we've only got 5 million people
5 million. Okay.
in the
Yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah.
country. That's
My yeah, yeah, my state. There's more people than your country, Sao
right.
Paulo. Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I think in your
We
capital
have
city, yeah,
exactly. We have
yeah,
11 million people right here.
yeah. So you can understand we've got a slow, peaceful way of living here in New Zealand, which is good.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. Most of our young people go overseas for what we call the overseas experience. When they finish their education, they go overseas for a year or two, sometimes a bit
Interesting.
longer, but they always come back because New Zealand it's just the best country to live in.
Mm.
Yeah. So, so what are
Oh,
your plans for the future?
well, wow, that's a great question. That's a hard one. So, I have two kids, and that's why I'm trying to learn another thing. That's why English.
Yeah.
Another reason. Because of my kids, I wanna give a better future for
Mm-hmm.
them. You know, and I would like to travel first to visit and know my own country a little bit more, and then plan a trip like maybe I would like to travel abroad from New York City and know Europe and other places like that.
Mm. Okay. Are you
Yeah,
married?
I was
Okay.
unfortunately.
It
Nowadays,
happened.
I'm not anymore.
It happened to me twice, so
Oh,
it happened.
twice, yeah, man. The
I
life
was
is
just
hard.
so,
It's not too easy. Yeah, it
yeah. You
happens.
mentioned children. How many children do you have?
Yeah, I got two kids,
Okay. And you're a
Mariah
musician?
and Mariah and Christopher. I'm a musician. Yeah.
Christopher, that's my youngest son's name.
Oh, nice. That's a
That's a
beautiful
good
name.
name. Yeah, it is.
He's Christopher James, just like me. James Christopher James.
Okay, excellent.
So
Yeah,
nice
it was
talking. Thank you, teacher.
great talking to you, James. Good luck.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
take care. Bye bye.